Now it's been a while since I made a video, but I just been too busy. Let's see. So not sure if my window closed. Not sure if I'm even streaming here anymore. Let's see. Um, where can I go and check if I'm streaming? All right. All right. So over here, I don't know if I have a way to see. I continue. I gotta learn someday how to do this on live video to see if I'm doing okay or not. But anyways, let's get started. So today I'm making a video reference uh to let's see. So I found this blog right from Easy Agent Pro in reference to 6 little known ways to get seller leads as as a realtor, or 6 little known ways to get seller leads as a realtor. And again, I'm continuing to look for seller strategy, seller lead strategy, because that's what a lot of questions I get reference to what when I ask real estate agents what they want the most. And right now, of course, I've been trying to look for sellers. Obviously, with the holidays, probably uh, a lot of people are just basically turning off for now for the rest of the year. But I'm not gonna cover all of the 6 taxes. You can go and read the. Oops. You can go and find the blog, the article. I'm just gonna talk about 2 of them, just because some of this stuff, I think the S article was written in 2015, so some of the stuff already, I don't know, I'm not sure about them. And I'm gonna change some. I'm gonna talk about some of this stuff, but in a little bit different way. So uh, let's see. So what I'm gonna be doing is covering instead 2 little known ways to get seller leads, especially since there are typical lead gen tactics that work just fine, for people. To each his own. Whatever works best for you, you continue doing it. But I wanted to share for other people that perhaps are struggling, right? Some other, not some common ones that really will get your leads going. Um, the first one that I want to talk about is about looking for FISBOs or expires listings on LinkedIn. So if you have a database, a list of information reference to FISBOs and expired listings, so some of the things the article is talking about is finding those not the listing, but the people, the owners, the sellers on LinkedIn. And I even want to throw into that Facebook, for example. All right. So, for example, if you have your database and you have people collecting for you names and phone number of these of FISBOs and expired listing, then obviously, things you can do is obviously pick up the phone and offer some type of value, like offering you shooting up videos, because obviously you perhaps have a sellers. Or if you don't have a sellers, obviously it's your job to go get sellers. But anyways, to go and shoot out videos or check out the places for you to have inventory ready for sellers, like I say, because for buyers. Because either you have a list of buyers that are looking to, you want to get inventory as much as possible, so you can do a video, right? You don't go there to offering selling or anything like that, but you go there offering a video, and obviously uh, you can perhaps ask some questions, getting the person-to-person interaction. You can find out more about if they are really struggling, if they really know what they're doing, or they're getting into, and you can then develop a relationship. Everybody's gonna want to list with you, but in reference to this linking strategy. So if you have somebody collecting leads or listings or names and phone number of FISBOs and expires listing, or if you're doing it yourself, something else you can do is connect with them via social media, right? You can somehow, one of the easiest ways is Facebook and LinkedIn, because usually they have their real name in there. Twitter, Instagram, they're a little bit harder because sometimes they don't use their real name. People don't use their real name in there. But let's say, for example, on LinkedIn, right? You know the name of a person. So, for example, Victor Wade. Let's say I did a search for realtors. This person I'm only connecting on a third way, on a third connection, meaning we don't have any um, relationship at all on LinkedIn, meaning there's no a I don't have any, we don't have any existing connection in common. So that's why this person is considered a third connection, which it's way harder to connect with the third level connections because um, we don't have anybody in common. But one thing you can do if you have if you have this, give me a moment, please. All right, if you have this option to connect, something you can do is this, send a note first. Hey, I want to connect. Now here probably had to be created like, okay, what do I say to connect? All right, I don't have any script for that, but I'm sure you can find it on Google some different scripts or different coaches and videos you can find on YouTube a reference to a script to approaching people or sellers via LinkedIn. But that's one way to connect, right? If you connect, you add a personal notes, you had a higher chance to get in the connection as opposed to just hitting send now. Um, Now, another thing you can do is obviously, so first, how do you find these people? So let's say you know their name, right? Victor Way. So one thing you can do is, for example, on Google, you can say Google Victor, what was his name? Victor Way, Fade, Sacramento. Because I know he's located in Sacramento. So, oh, Victor Wade, well, what did I say? LinkedIn, Victor Wade, Sacramento. So as you can see here, I can go to the profile, or you can just go and search and put up the names, and obviously you can specify the area, right? I know Victoria is in Sacramento, so I can specify the area. So there's different way how you can find it. If you are having issues with that, definitely give me a call back, find a video YouTube. There's so many ways you should be able to know that. But anyways, so if you don't have if the connection request is gonna wait too long, or if they don't approve you, another thing you can do is go to a group section. This is a bad example. Scroll down to see if you can see the groups the groups that a person may belong to, right? Because something you can do is join groups those people belong to. This is another bad example. Let's see. Let me just open a few. I can believe real lawyers in the Sacramento area don't belong to groups taking advantage of LinkedIn over here. Come on. Now I'm only using lawyers as a example. Obviously, you will find the person that you are actually working with, right? If they have a group. Now, why a group? Because obviously, with the group, you don't need to wait for a request for them to connect with you, especially if you don't have scripts. So I don't know why I'm not finding groups here. Maybe because they are third degree, I'm not even able to see the groups. Interest. Come on. All right, so as you can see here, for example, I find a one, right? And this person maybe doesn't even have anything. Anyways, looks like I finally found one. So in this person, you can see they belong to two groups, right? So one thing you can do, obviously, it's try to request to join those groups, ask to join. Now, once you belong to a group, it'd be easier because you can then find the name of the person and message them from there. Now, what happens is when you send a message through LinkedIn this way, once you're able Now, some groups will take some time for you to accept. Some group may even not approve you, right? But um, if you're able to get there via groups, um, so what happens is when you send messages via LinkedIn, it comes in as a email to that person. That's the nice thing about it, right? That the person will see the email coming in from LinkedIn. So then they have a bigger chance to have that email open up and read, basically, depending on what kind of script you have there or what kind of email you're able to compose to be able to provide value so that people can decide to connect with you. So obviously, it's not as easy as you just copy and paste something. Hey, what's your home worth? Go ahead and I saw your listing. Go ahead and give me a call. No, you probably have to approach this in a more strategically way of doing it. Obviously, yes, it's too many steps. It's a lot of manual work. But hey, if you are not talking to anybody, at least you have an idea here of something that can be done. Okay. It's up to you how you want to approach that. Now, that is on a free side, right? On a free side, meaning you didn't have to pay advertising for be able to connect with these listings, FISBOs, and expires. But the other thing I wanted to share is the paid advertising side. Okay, so in here talks about steal from Trulia. It shows a video reference about some ideas on how to steal from Trulia, but I don't want to go. I want to change a little bit on that in reference to that. A lot of the things that I talked in there may be a little bit outdated, especially since this video was released on 2014, almost 2015, right? Reference to how much is your home worth. It might be a little bit outdated. Some of the strategies that talks over here, but obviously these but obviously the idea still apply in reference to if you, for example, um, what's the keyword that I was searching for? If you, for example, I was doing some keyword research. What's my home worth? If you, for example, Google that into um, and say Sacramento, right? If, for example, so say for some, so the video talks about doing a search reference to, let's see, what's the video here? Uh, Now this froze. Anyways, I apologize. I don't know what's going on with my connection. Hopefully, I'm still live over here. I'm not even sure if I'm even still live. So yeah, it looks like I'm live. And hopefully this is working. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So I was doing some keywords research in reference to um, what this was talking about, right? So uh, this was talking, the video was talking about, stealing what Trulia has been doing, how much is your home worth in a specific area. But obviously that may be a little bit outdated in reference to, um, maybe the sellers really not wanting to, um, um, well, you got to take this in two ways, right? The one way is obviously this works for them if it still apply for them. But when I do what's my home worth in Sacramento, you can see it, you find a lot of different ads over here. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to take the exactly thing that the video is saying over here, because obviously some of the stuff may not work, or you can definitely try it. But some of the ideas you can take from it is, for example, if you Google what's my home worth, then Sacramento, I'm using Sacramento as an example, or I can do, for example, just what's my home worth. Um, let's see. You can see that the things that comes up first are paid ads. These ones over here are ads. And if these people are paying for it, it means that something is working. So you can definitely test out. So for example, You can take information specifically what you're saying over here to compose an ad either via Google or via Facebook. House values are shifting. Do you know what your property is worth? And then this is if you offer free cash offers for investor, for example, get the best price possible. 3 quotes from local appraiser. I saw one. So fastest way to sell, guarantee any condition, any situation. So I saw one that it was interesting. Something that says something like any condition, find your home current market value online with house value, instant home value. There's one ad. And anyways, you can you can type in different things. Especially you can type in like the one that this video was saying. I think this video was talking about um, home for sale in a specific area. Was it home for sale? Not sure why this is so slow. Maybe it's a type of connection. But for example, if you take some of these ads over here, you can use some of the information that they have because obviously they are paying for it. You can come up with some of the ideas of what they are already using for the ad. Okay, for example, what's my home worth? Obviously, you're not gonna put housevalue.com, but you can, and then obviously you can put something like in the description, find your home's current market value. So you can take this approach, run a Facebook ad or a Google ad. Okay. Um, you can definitely check out the video over here how to go and about the ad. Right now this is taking so long. I apologize. I'm not even gonna continue waiting. But if you're not familiar with the Google Ads platform, definitely you can reach out. Let me know how can I help you, and definitely so that way you don't have to figure out on your own. If you don't know how to use AdWords, definitely reach out and let me know how can I help as well. Yeah, with Google AdWords, how to set it up. Basically, some of the things you want to know, you want to do first if you're going to be doing Google AdWords is you can obviously you're going to need a Google AdWords account, and you can find many YouTube videos on how to do that. Um, but you just don't want to start setting up ads and using any keywords, right? You probably want to do a little bit of research on the keywords. There was a video here that I put the link on the document that for this video that you definitely you can either definitely just search find cheap real estate keywords or something like that on YouTube, or you can definitely get my document. I'm gonna be putting that you can find on if you access the free video course that I did that I'm building for real estate agents how to generate leads online. This is one of the things you'll be able to download the document along with the video, right? To if you want to continue watching the video over and over again. So um, you can definitely check out the video to view a little more about how to, step by step how to set up the Google AdWords account, how to set up an ad, and reference how to reference how it goes more into details about Google about keywords research. Okay. Obviously, with Google AdWords, you can specify an area. You can select. You can specify an area that you want to cover. Like for example, Sacramento, for as an example, you can just stay to with doing an ad in Sacramento area. Then the other thing that I was mentioning is basically for like Google keyword research. There is this all this is free, by the way. Okay, you have something called Keyword Planner that can help you um, do some research, and it can help you see the the volume of search plus the suggested bids, okay, and how many people are looking for something for. So for example, this section over here, it's for suggestions, right? Uh, Looking for suggestions and reference the keywords to use. And if I do what's my home worth, there are some suggestions that Google will give me. And as you can see here, here are all the different keywords with relevance on the sentence that I put over here. And then over here, you can see the average monthly searches. Obviously, you can see they are very low compared to other searches like for sale, home for sale, house for sales. They are in the thousands. Okay, these are in the hundreds, but that's still good, right? If you can have your search come up on top of browser like this and have people click on it at least 1% or 2% of them, I mean, that could be what, three or yeah, that could be 3, 5 leads you can generate, right? In just paying about $2. So one thing you gotta keep in mind is basically the competitions, like how many people are competing for these keywords. Something else you can do is add specifications like Sacramento home value, estimated Sacramento home value, or even specific area. Now, obviously, you can come over here to the keywords planners to see the search volume. Because something else you want to do, obviously, is you don't want to put a keyword that is not having any search at all. So use some keywords that have searches, people that are searching for it, and obviously that the suggested bid is not gonna be too high. 246, 258, that's the things you can bid for. 152, but for example, here's in the going into $5. I mean, it all depends how much you want that lead, right? And obviously, if you have the money, obviously you can do that. But just know that you should have a good sales sales process as well, because obviously there's no good for you to be generating all these leads if you don't have a good sales process and be able to convert and close them. But definitely this give you leverage in reference to that. Apologize, give me a moment here. This will give you leverage in reference to having a system building the leads for you while you just go and sell close, okay? Or this advertising, what I like is that brings you people to talk to, instead of you having to go out all the time and finding people to talk to, right? But still, you need a sales process in place. So again, these are when you can do in Keyword Planner, you can do like a little research and suggestions. If for example, I type in what's my home worth, and then you can definitely see the results that come up. You can see the average monthly searches. You can see the competition within that keyword. You can see the kind of high, but if you can afford, bidding about $2, $2.50 per keyword, these are even lower here, $1.52, but you can see the searches are lower. And you can mix in some stuff like, for example, adding Sacramento, adding a city, stuff like that. And right now I know the inventory is low, so obviously these searches are probably not very high on Google. But definitely these are strategies you can add. You can combine all these keywords over here and come up maybe with like 10 leads per month, or 20, depends on your strategy, right? So this is one thing, the keyword search. Now the only nice thing about it is you can tell to Google, okay, Google, I want to bid this amount per keyword, right? Or the maximum I want to bid is $2. So don't charge me more than $2 per any of these keywords over here. Obviously, your ad, depending on the competition, your ad may not be shown as much, but but also you can, excuse, excuse me. Also, you can tell Google to limit the amount you want to spend per day. You can be $5, $10, $20, etc. Okay. So that's the other nice thing about it. Now with Facebook, obviously you can do something um, uh, somewhat similar. Obviously, again, you can go back and view the video of here how to steal leads from Trulia, from Easy Agent Pro, and it kind of walks you through in reference to Facebook, how to set up an ad on Facebook of to lead um, people to a landing page. I would say how much is your homework. Now, if you don't know how to build the landing pages, contact me. I should be able to help you out with that. You want to be building a landing page that you have control over. Okay, there's so many software out there that can help you have control of your landing pages, and the reason why is because of the power of retargeting or remarketing, right? If you have a landing page that you don't have access to control it, you are not able to set up something what's called a tracking pixels, okay, or tags. That these are little pieces of code that you can use, that you can put on a landing page on your website to have Facebook, Twitter, any other ads platform that you use track who's landing on your pages, uh, either because it's organic search, either because they are redirected from other location, they find your links on some other location, or either because you are paying ads to send traffic to it. You are gathering all this information, and then you can use that information to then have Google, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter to continue to send advertising based on people that already check you out, because people that are already landing on your page somewhat know you, especially if you did a great job of putting a video of you, a picture of you, or something, right? That have people kind of know you when they first comes and see your ad and land in your landing page or your website. Okay, so we talk about the landing pages, right? The power of remarketing. You want to be able to have control of your landing pages so that you can then send more ads to those people. Um, the ad on Facebook talks about a little bit of the targeting that it does. The targeting, it covers obviously people that own a home for more than 6 years, people looking to move. I can't remember. There was other interest in there that right now I have a stock over here, but you can definitely you can watch the video. You can watch some other videos in reference to some ideas in reference to targeting within Facebook and what you can do. But in essence, what this is saying is, um, you know, this is specifically talking about Trulia, like still the idea that Trulia is having, but also I was looking at other ideas, like for example, these people are already paying for ads, then why not use their ideas, right? Not just the headlines and the description, the text to put in your ad, but also like the landing page. Let's see what the landing page is. What is the value of your Sacramento home? Okay, this is a great landing page. You see these people over here are tracking that I'm watching their page. You can see they are doing some Google Analytics. They're tagging me. You can see they are using, no, not Twitter. Okay, but not a lot of people use Twitter. But you can see there are Brian L. Mitri. Looks like the person in Spain. But you can see the some ideas in reference to the ads, right? That you can do on the landing pages. You can take people to. And one ad that I saw, I really like what it says. It says something like, find what your home is worth in the Sacramento area instead of having some online estimator do it for you, or have an actual real estate agent come out and help you with the home value as opposed to having some online estimator. So that ad that I saw, I really like it because obviously it's directly talking to those people that want a more of a personal attention. So basically, you're gonna, with the words that you say in there in your ad, you're only gonna attract people that are actually looking for that personal attention and reject anybody that is not looking to do business with you because they just want to do the search. They just want to get the estimated value um, online. They don't want to deal with the real estate agent, right? So the words that you use actually help a lot as well. Okay, based on the in reference to generating leads, but also convert those leads and reject and keep away those that are not good leads. So the words on the ads actually can help you a lot as well. So that said, I went too long with this video, and hopefully it actually work. Uh, I just want to remind you, if you have not signed up for my free video course in reference to how to use Facebook, how to use again, how to use Facebook ads to generate leads online. Obviously, I continue to come up with more step-by-step instructions on different platforms, either be it LinkedIn, Google AdWords, Instagram. So I'm doing all this research so that you don't have to, right? So I can save you some time in reference to you having to go and find out your own, so that you can concentrate more on doing the actual sales. So I'm gonna put the description above or below, depending when you're watching this video. But anyways, it was nice to go over this with you, and looking forward to talking to you soon. Bye.